Audio Jungle.
You are welcome to today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. I am Michael Adekunle, and on today's newspaper review, we have the Nation newspaper. What's the Nation saying today? It is a beautiful week in the city of Lagos. The Nation newspaper is saying something. Obasanjo planning to rule by proxy. Obasanjo planning to rule by proxy, says Oshomole. With a very beautiful rider here. Era of do or die politics gone, says APC chair. Nigerians won't go back. With a picture of mammoth crowd at Sani Abacha Stadium. Our reviewers are the newsstands. Let's get them involved on this. I'll be right back.
It's about what we've been hearing before. It's always, these people, same set of people coming back, telling us the same story. And what I'm always very inquisitive of wanting to know is that we, the voters, we still make the same mistake by not making the right decision. Because we still see people, despite what we are facing now in the country, that are still very sentimental. This tribalized politics. When we know we can, make changes by our individual decisions, but we still see people being tribalistic in their views. It must be our own person, it must be a Christian, or it must be a Muslim. So when all these things come into politics, we definitely will always make a wrong, decision. Yeah. Like you can see these sets of people. Since our times when we were small, these guys have been the one commanding the power. And you've not seen the young people coming into this game. Because it's always been, when they give you part of the cake, your views are being gone. If you have anything you're saying, even all these people that are staying here now, when any one of them now gets one of what they are getting from there, their views changes. So how many of us can still stand, even despite when those tests comes up, let's say the test of being induced by money and all those, we'll still stand up on what they believe. So that's all my own view. These things are just, the things behind it are more than what we see in the paper.
I'm talking about the ex-president Obasanjo supported APC during the previous election. This time around, he's giving his support. I'm talking about total support to PDP. What do you think of this action?
In terms of support, he can only have one vote to vote. Are you getting me? Though he might have the structures on ground, but he's a past president. I still think this time around, our view will count. Not one individual coming up and parading himself as a god and all the rest. But him supporting PDP now, he's even telling us, that's the main reason to tell us that all these guys in two politics are the same one people. It's only with the viewers are saying that they are APC and PDP. They pitch their tents where they feel is okay for them. So for him to come back now, maybe he has not gotten what he wanted in the people he really supported. Maybe that's why he's coming over to this part to. But I think this time around, our views, this 2019 election, won't be more of the overhead, godfathers. I think to an extent, our views will count this time around. So if you have worked hard, you will merit the people's votes. So the both parties are involved now. They have all the machineries, they have the rigging capacity. So everybody will be opening his eyes to see what happens. So it won't be very easy for you to come in, you see two people, it will be very hard now. Unlike before when the power was in one side, and not the rest. But now everybody, PDP have tested power, the APC have also gone in power, and they're trying to maintain their power now. So it will be a do or die that you must play your card very well. It won't be more of a rigging, and all the rest. It must, for an extent, the rigging will play the part. But now, people's view will also count too. That's my own opinion.
This particular headline here that you see here. Yes, Oshomola is only trying to. He's crying. He's like crying because he has seen the end. telling us that Obasanjo wants to rule in prosy. You know, it's like letting us know that even Atiku will win. Yes. Atiku, Obasanjo coming to rule in prosy or not, that is not what Nigerians are after. Nigerians are after what is actually happening in this country. The people of Nigerians are suffering. The APC government had failed Nigerians. That is, their 3 years is worse than the 16 years PDP ruled. Obasanjo supported the APC. Saraki supported the APC. Even this, Atiku himself contesting, supported the APC before because they thought Buhari has the will, has the power, understand the economy. You understand me? So now they have brought Buhari into power, and they discovered that this Buhari is not what they. I mean, a man who had so much made himself to look like something when he do not have it. He came on power and he said he was going to make $1 to 1 naira. You understand me? He said that in 2 weeks that he was going to take care of security. Yes, fuel. He said he was going to bring down fuel price. But this man came. He took pump price to 145 naira. This man came. He stopped all his look. Go to Port Harcourt waterside. You will not see anybody service boat working. Scarcely you see one service boat working. NBC, that is Nigerian Bureau of Statistics, had it that Buhari government has lost 15 million Nigerians to lose job. So nobody will want to vote in. This one he's saying that Obasanjo wants to rule in prosy. He's already telling us that Buhari is losing power. Obasanjo is, Atiku is winning. Atiku will win.
I'll show you.
But 100, why? You know, let me tell you why I'm sure. Why I'm sure because Buhari came. When Buhari came, the same way we talked, the same way we acted that period for Buhari is what is happening now against him. The way people looked at Jonathan. You understand? You know, you see some will be in clique. You see a guy will say Jonathan will win. This guy will say Buhari will win. I will ask, okay, how many of you will vote for Buhari? You will see the crowd will raise their hand. That is exactly what is happening now. So you cannot tell me that Buhari will, even if he rig it. See, look at what this guy told him. Bakari. He said power of incumbency cannot help him. Buhari cannot rig. Okay, if he say APC will rig, who taught them how to rig? Yes, Bakari said that power of incumbency cannot help.
But you still remember that the same Tunde Bakari supported him during the last election?
Yes, during that time. But now he's not supporting him because he has not done the will of the masses. He has not done the will of the masses. Even this Tinubu that is supporting, he's supporting him because, let me leave that. People know, even when Saraki was leaving, he said Tinubu met him and told him that APC, that is, Buhari has failed the masses. But he will remain. And people know why he said he will remain. You understand me? The APC had not done anything to the people. Look at how many people they killed. How many military men they killed. But this is the man that said in 2 weeks, he will take care of security. They say 100, people publish 100. This guy is saying, they are saying 40 something. The actual value is 354 soldiers. I'm telling you, 354 soldiers they killed. And that is the highest Nigeria had ever witnessed. Highest killing at a go. 354. 354. 35, that is 354. 354. You say, so look, let me tell you, my brother. APC, you understand me? As we already know, the lying robot that said that they feed Sasaki with $3,500, 3.5 million every month. That had already exposed them so much that you know that nothing they have to do or to tell Nigerians now that will buy Nigeria again. They cannot buy Nigeria. He said Atiku will not win. How will Atiku not win? The whole of the Northeast will vote for Atiku. We will bet it. Let's take it. The whole will vote. The whole of the 6 northeastern states will vote for him. Atiku is from Northeast, an Adamawa man. It just yesterday, this last week, they gave him that Waziri of Adamawa.
And you think Buhari has no fans or supporters?
See, let me tell you, he has fans, but we're talking about game of number.
I mean, in the East also.
In the East, who will vote Buhari in the Southwest? I mean, in the Southeast. It's only in the Southwest because of Osimba Jona, and they will drag the votes.
What of Northern States?
Northern State, Buhari will only get vote in the Northwest. And that Northwest, remember that majority of those guys that gave Buhari support left him. Somebody like, Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso has over 7 million followers. He's not with Buhari again. You get me right? Come to Middle Belt. Who will vote for Buhari in Middle Belt? For the whole of the killing. See, let's call a spade a spade. You get me right? Buhari will lose. When he see the vote, when he see the result of the election, it will look him like it will be like a dream. You get me right? So that is my own take. This one about Subanjo is talking. It's just a cry of yes, Oshomole. It's a cry of a dead man. Oshomole failed. They failed. He's a liar. All of them, they are all like APC lied from the beginning to the end. I'm not a PDP fan. You understand me? I would have liked Buhari if actually he had done his promises. Buhari said he was going to make $1 to $1. He failed. He said he was going to bring what do you call the fuel price down. He failed. He took it up. Buhari chased all Nigerian workers. He Nigerian from up work. Over 12 million Nigerians lost their job. Check it. NBC said it. Nigerian Bureau of Statistics had it. They said it. And before Buhari took office, Nigeria was the third fastest growing economy, the third largest growing economy in the world. Now how many are they? We almost about 88. 88. Now I'm talking about if you talk about poverty rate, we are the poorest. We took over from India. That is the kind of thing APC brought in Africa. We are the fastest growing economy in Africa. Now we are 33. What are they talking about? What has Buhari done? Buhari has not done anything, only to bring shame, failure, disgrace. I mean, death to Nigeria. He should go. God bless you.
Our viewers, you are still watching Bystanders at Newsstands. I am still Michael Adekunle, and I'm still at a newsstand in Lagos State. Obasanjo planning to rule by proxy. Era of do or die politics is gone, says APC chair. Nigerians will go back. Will Nigerians go back?
No, I don't believe we should go back, you understand, to the past again. But you see, there's one problem we have in Nigeria today. We easily forget stories of the past. You understand? Like to me, since I've been hearing Obasanjo talking before man and God, you understand? I've been telling anybody that he's just trying to, you understand, break the code. Nigerians will fail to realize that during his 8-year president in this country, you understand? There's nothing they say Buhari is doing that he has never done. When we're talking about the rule of law, do you know how many governors Obasanjo removed illegally? You understand? When we're talking about disobedience to court, do you know how many court that Obasanjo disobeyed? How do you understand? When we're talking about political thuggery, we forget Ghana must go in the National Assembly. When they want to remove former Speaker Naba. We're talking about a president saying that he doesn't care, you understand? If you don't understand, did Nigerian forget how the way he fought to remove Ladoja? You understand? Peter Fayo Shofekiti, Joshua Dariye, he will tell you that he doesn't care. Did the Nigerian forget that the same late president Yaradua said that the election that brought him in, you understand, is being brought up of fraud and another thing. So is it Nigerians, we should try, you understand, and take them before we go. You understand? Do you figure that I have the copy of his book with me, my word. Did the Nigerians know how the same Obasanjo described Atiku as one of the most corrupt, you understand, persons in Nigeria? Now overnight. You see all this thing, whether you are, I'm trying to go too far, whether you are Obasanjo, Danjuma, you understand, they're all self-centered. You see to me, you understand? I'm not saying Buhari government is saint or what. But I've been telling people that I'm ready to sit down and think about my future, the future of my coming children. You see, all the whether you are Obasanjo, all this article, they're all the same problem. You understand? Nigerians, we fail to realize that the U.S. government is standing on that point that if article to step his stamp on U.S. holiday is going to jail because Jefferson is still in China. Issue of this Halliburton scandal. You get with me? Nigerians, you see, our problem that average Nigerians, you understand? We fail to sit down and think deeply.
What do you think is wrong with Nigerians?
You see, number one, every Nigerian, you understand, our problem, we follow, you understand, our orientation is up to and we are too sentimental. Nigerians, we are too sentimental. We know that this thing is white because I don't like it. We call this thing is black. You understand? Nigerians, we are too sentimental. Yesterday, I watched the way they said that they were talking blah, 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 blah. When tomorrow we were telling about Saraki, I've been telling people they should go to Kwara. How many lives has Kalaki made in the party in Kwara? So let's not come back to the issue of this Obasanjo planning to represent. We know his game. But I'm telling you, Obasanjo has been writing letters for so many years. But the letter he wrote just for reason, I'm telling you, he's going to collect F9 parallel to the equator. And I'm saying this. You understand? So you see, I've been telling Nigerians, we are going to next year election, let us sit down and think deeply. I'm not campaigning, you understand? Let's go and let's look at the future of our coming children. Let's be very, very, very careful. But to me, personally, you understand, I still prefer, because I can express some certain things in this government. Yeah, this government, you understand, I believe this country, you understand, will be better. We should give this government this chance. I'm not a politician, I'm not coming for anybody, but to me, with most of his program and money, you see, what Nigerians, what we are passing through, you understand, a lot of countries have passed through all this thing. We can remember in the 60s, in the 70s, in the early 80s, we have Ghanaians holiday. Well, what about today? You understand? I've visited a lot of countries around the globe. I know, even in China, sir, 30 years ago, where was China in the world economy? Japan, Malaysia. But look at them today.
It seems you are counting on the past of Obasanjo. I'm talking about the former president. You are counting on his past. Don't you think everybody has a past?
Sir, you see, everybody has, but presently, you understand, Obasanjo is somebody that we know very well, you understand. You see, if Obasanjo is ready to give you a pen, you understand, he knows what he needs from that pen. And we knew why Obasanjo is against this government. We knew why he's against this government.
Can you give us some of the reasons?
Should I tell you? We know why he's against this government. You understand? They should ask him for years, but who have been paying salaries or, you understand, of top of his farm. Imagine Obasanjo, you understand, for more than 5 years now, you understand, he had not been paying tax about your farm. But because this government said that we have to do the normal thing, you understand? What about the oil block? General Dajuma has one of the highest number of oil block we have in Nigeria. But this government said, no, that not is enough. They are not shouting. You understand? They are not shouting. And they believe that article, you understand, is the word that we use, is a job boy. It's a job boy. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, sir. I'm not saying somebody is saying yourself, but let's come back to the reality. Nigerians, you understand? Let's shine our eyes.
There are speculations. I'm talking about factual speculations about Obasanjo that he supported Yaradua. He won. He supported Jonathan. He won. And again, he supported who? Buhari. Buhari is here. Now, Atiku, what do you think will happen this time around?
I will thank you very much. With the present situation right now, and who Obasanjo is, with his political will and power, we believe he has reason of supporting any candidate, and we believe the record is there to speak for him. When you see what is happening in Nigeria of today, you know the government of today has failed Nigerians in many ways. In terms of security, on Saturday, 700 and something soldiers were killed. The Boko Haram has returned fully, even more than what they are doing before. They are winding up strongly day by day. So, in terms of security, poor. Economy, nothing to write home about. We are in double-digit inflation right now. Dollar has started rising up to 362. I think this morning is 365. Where are we going? Common man cannot survive in this administration. And who are the common man? It's me and you. And we are the voters. If you see any gathering, any social gathering, see what they are discussing. If you see majority, 1 out of 10 people, 9 or 8 will support the Atiku or vote Buhari out. So the indication of what is going around us has already indicated that the so-called Baba has his way all the time. What I'm seeing, we have 6 geographical zones in Nigeria of today. Out of these 6 geographical zones, I can count you 3 zones is a block vote for Atiku right now as I'm talking to you presently. Let's go to South-South. 6 states under South-South is for Atiku without 80% vote is for Atiku. Let's go to Southeast, which is 5 states. That is Igbo land. 80 or 85 votes is going for Atiku, which is very sure banker. Let's go to North Central, where the people of Earthmen has killed almost the citizens over there. Kwara, Kogi, Niger, Plateau, Benue, and Nasarawa. I'm telling you, 70% or 80% is going for Atiku. That is 3 block votes in 3 zones. And now let's come to Southwest here, where APC has to be dining and whining before is now being a titan of the battle. Because let's take the two election, governorship election that just been concluded, Ekiti and Osun. See what has happened in Ekiti. They have to go and bring battalion to deny the victory. Although he's in court, I believe the state is still coming back for PDP. The same thing happened to Osun. The Osun, everybody knows that PDP won. Even with the analysis, check the Punch 2 days before the rerun election. The analysis and based on what the INEC issue, so again, PDP won that election on that Saturday with 4,448. And you said inconclusive with 3,000 something. Don't you see there is a lot of lacuna? The lapses has been showing. Despite that, they need to cut their neck before they can say let their candidate come in. That shows that Southwest, if PDP doesn't win, it will be close margin. See what is happening in Ogun State and Ondo, Oyo. There is a problem in their midst. Amosu will not work for their candidate. Amosu will not agree. So that means there is a sure road for Atiku in Ogun State, Ondo, Ekiti, Osun. Even Lagos there is going to be a great battle. Remember during the Jonathan era, it was only 100 difference or less than 100 that they used to, and the same thing is still expecting this time around. So I believe Southwest is going to also deliver or a tight score.
The era of do or die politics is gone. This statement was made by the chairman of APC, Adams Oshiomhole.
They are deceiving themselves.
What happened in Ekiti and Osun State?
What they did in Ekiti and Osun, when the likes of Oluomo MC is with their gangs denying the voters to come and vote, then they should identify themselves before they can allow to go and vote to exercise their franchise. And you are telling us the era of do or die. You know they are all. No, don't be surprised when you see APC lying. That is their symbol. Their minister Lai Mohammed is always bombard everything with a fake news. Don't be surprised when you are seeing a lot of different misrepresentations in their statements. They might say right today, tomorrow when you said but you said right and you said no. That is not what they mean. That is APC for you. They are good in deceiving Nigeria. Even Buhari deceived us in 2014 when he was making promise that he will be creating job of 5 million every month. If you are not being given 5,000 will be given to the unemployment. Did you see anything working? And $1 to $1. Did you see anything like that? Petrol will come down to 45, and now it's now 145. What else do you want? This flawless government has failed Nigerians, and they are going to go back to Daura, whether they like it or not, because the election has been won by Atiku. Because I see 4 zones comfortably won. Even Northwest, which is the base of the, is a problem.
And well, there's maybe a 60-40% chance, okay, that he's actually going to scale through at the end of the day.
As article, right?
That's Atiku. And personally, anything but having Buhari coming back, well, as a new for me, I wouldn't want to see him coming back.
Which youth?
Sowore, for
Sowore.
instance, Sowore, it's somebody whom his personality, and then the fact that he's able to come up with, a manifesto, a sense of direction, which is what we are, very much lacking in this part of the world.
But does he have a strong platform?
Well, sadly, he doesn't. If you're talking about the political party from where he's campaigning, we can say he doesn't have a very strong platform. But, well, this is an opportunity for, us to actually air, the fact that some of us youths are actually strongly in support of Sowore coming on board.
But don't you see Sowore defecting at the end of the day to the ruling party?
Well, if it does, I'll be tremendously disappointed, actually.
Why?
Yeah, because, really, let's be frank about it. There's no difference between APC and PDP. There really is no difference because the main crop of the guys who make up, APC, which is the ruling party now, are actually people who defected from the PDP. And you can see how shamelessly these same individuals from time to time always defect from from APC back to the PDP and PDP back to the APC. It's disgraceful, basically. And I would like to see somebody who will come on board, somebody who is totally different in the person of Sowore, to have it.
And this is where we wrap it up on today's review of bystanders at newsstands. Till I come your way again, I remain Michael Adekunle. You are on to Flip TV.